Hey friends, happy 2023. Welcome to a new year and welcome to my first video of this year on my channel. I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday break. We got COVID. So yeah, we got COVID. It wasn't the greatest end to last year or the greatest beginning to this year, but we are now on the mend. But if you hear my voice being a little bit raspy or I'm sniffling, that is why. So, New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you guys are big on making these, but I like to make them each year with good intentions. Do I always follow through? No, but I feel if the good intentions are there, it's fine to do. And one of my New Year's resolutions this year is to create content that makes me happy. I'm going to be honest, I have been struggling the past few months. Even, to be honest, this whole year, I have done a lot of amazing things, but I've also had a lot on my plate. And with having a baby and having morning all day sickness and then, recovering from having a baby, finishing my book, launching my book, creating these watercolor subscription boxes, also creating content for YouTube and Patreon, I am burning out. And I have really felt it the past month or so. So my whole resolution is to start creating content that makes me happy. And while I absolutely love this job, I am grateful every day that this is my job. I found myself creating content with the purpose of getting the most views to get the most money, which can you blame me? This is my job. I need to make a living. I need to financially support my family, and this is how I do it. But in the midst of that, I've kind of lost my passion for painting. I find myself sitting at my desk dreading the times when I have to come up with a new tutorial in hopes that people will like it enough to watch it. It becomes quite taxing on you, especially as an artist, and you start to lose sight of why you're doing this and what you really love about it. So, like I said, I have made this resolution to hopefully get my mojo back and start painting things I really love. So for today's first video of the year, I decided to share with you a fun collaboration project I did with my son. So about a year ago this time, we painted some Spider-Man pictures for his room. He had just got his big boy bed. We turned it into a big boy room and we did these paintings together. Basically what we did is I traced pictures of Spidey and his amazing friends, traced them, didn't freehand them, wasn't going to stress myself out. And I got him to paint them with my watercolors, just making it as messy and as fun as it could be. And then once it dried, I refined them to make them look a little bit more polished, but still kind of kept the parts of his messiness and creativeness in the project, so it looked really awesome. I actually have them here to show you. So he did the backgrounds basically, and then I just did the Spider-Man on top. This one is my favorite. Look how good that is. Like, look at that. Like, he did all that. And I love it because it's a collaboration between the two of us, and it was super meaningful and so much fun to do. Well, now he's not into Spider-Man anymore, and he's decided that it's Pokemon all the way. Pokemon and Star Wars. But he's been consistently on Pokemon for the past year and a bit. So we have decided to do 3 new pictures for his room with the same exact kind of collaboration idea where he paints on it first, we let it dry, and then I refine it and turn it into art like this that we can keep forever. So today I'm letting you guys see the whole process of how we did it. I have cut a lot down because there's a lot of silliness from him because he's 4, and that's about it. So as my first video of 2023, I really hope you guys enjoy it, and let's just dive right in. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Emma Lefebvre, and this is my little art sidekick today.
And Mom, can I also tell something? Today we're painting my pictures
Look at the camera over here.
for my room.
Yeah, what kind of pictures are we painting?
Yeah.
But can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name's Noah.
And what are we doing today?
We're painting sceneries, Gengar, and Lucario for my room.
And where are these characters from?
Pokemon.
They're from Pokemon. And is that your favorite thing ever? Just Pokemon? Okay, so...
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars. Okay, so it changes. And we have some paintings that we already did in your room right now. What are they? Spider-Man. But we're kind of off Spider-Man for the moment, and he's always been into Pokemon. So we're going to do the same kind of thing that we did with your Spider-Man paintings, which were pretty amazing.
Mom.
And they are wonderful collaboration pieces. Do you know what a collaboration is? Collaboration is when two people work together on something. So we're making this a collaboration piece. You and I are going to paint it. Well, you're going to paint it, and then when it's dry, Mummy's going to refine it to make it look so. Collaboration. All right. Ooh, you have a specific art style. What is your specific art style?
Scribbling.
Scribble style. He wasn't coloring inside the lines. And what do you say?
My style is scribbling.
That's just my style, right? Yeah.
So I'm doing Gengar.
Okay, so we're going to do Gengar
This
first.
is my most favorite. So
Okay, this is your most favorite. So now we're working with watercolor. Here we're painting on Arch's watercolor paper.
Yes.
And I traced Gengar. So I've traced all of these. I did not freehand them. We used carbon paper to trace it. I have my Winsor Newton professional watercolors. I have my Emma Lefebvre Craftimo brush. And we're going to get started. So the first thing we do with watercolor is what? We use
water.
Water. And what color is Gengar?
Purple.
Purple. So we're just going to be using this color. And we're going to try our best. Here, let's make it nice and wet. Really, really wet. Now we're not going to make it too dark.
Purple water.
It is purple water, okay? And just try your best to... Remember, we can paint outside the lines with this too. You can do some really cool stuff to make it look like he's like splatting out of this like purple mess, which is really cool.
Like...
Yeah, you can go all over the page with it if you like. We'll even just try not to color the mouth part. If you get it in the mouth, that's okay. I'm going to be using gouache later too. For the white part. And we're going to try not to do the eyes either, because what color are his eyes?
Pink.
Pink.
It looks like Halloween.
So go around. So yeah, I'm going to be refining it with some gouache, with some watercolor. And we're going to make it look awesome.
I must ask you a question.
You must ask me a question. You're doing a beautiful job. Okay, so we covered him all.
Like
Now remember this. Remember the wet on wet technique that I showed you where you just look. Do like little splats. Whoa, because it's already wet and it just kind of explodes, right? Which is cool. Not on the white part. Ooh, on the already purple part, yeah. That looks cool. And then we're going to do a bit of a messy part. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take the brush, hold this with me, and you're going to bang it like this. And splat it. Go. Bang, bang, bang. Go. You have to bang this. Because, oh yeah, we got to do the pink eyes. Hold on, let's get a little bit more pink. Okay, do his eyes pink. And then we can even do pink splatters too. There we go. And then the other one. Good job. Okay, and then maybe do some like pink down here. Make it look cool. Just go for it. Your style is scribble style. Let's do a little bit of a pink splatter. Ready? Okay. Hold this. Hold it like this. And tap, tap. Oop! I got it in my mouth, dude. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. There's our Gengar. Love it. He's incredible. Here's Cinderace, right?
I don't know if that's black or blue.
I think that's blue. So it's like a navy blue. Ooh, so we could actually use... Let's do the lighter colors first. Okay, and then over here is yellow.
Now I'm going to find the thing that's orange.
No, I don't have orange, so we have to make orange. Do you know how you make orange?
No.
So you take some yellow. How does my kid not know how to make orange? Come on. You know how to make orange. Orange or yellow and?
Red.
Yeah! See, I knew I taught you color theory. Let's get a bit more yellow, yellow. Okay, so his pants. Yeah, you already got some on your brush. Just try not to get this part because that's going to be the blue. Here, let's add a bit more water so it's a little bit lighter.
Wow, that's cool.
So yellow and red make orange. Let's do a bit of orange splatter. Ready? Boop, 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 boop,
do some decoration.
Like how? Good.
That's actually black.
No, it's a navy blue. It's like a dark, it's called Paynes gray, but I'll add a little bit more blue to it. There you go.
Not blue.
There you go. And then his back foot right here. No, right here, right here. This whole part, see? Right there. Oh, we got to do the foot orange too.
Mom, I got an idea. We can make him stand on a fireball.
Okay, yeah. Do it.
Standing on a fireball and color in.
Yep, color it in. Standing on a fireball. I love it. I'm going to move it up a bit.
Standing on a fireball.
So it looks like there's fireballs.
Can I turn on the shed?
If you want it. Let's go. This looks amazing.
I love you.
Blue, go.
I'm blue. Da-ba-dee-da. Da-ba-da-ba-dee-da-ba-bye. I'm blue. Da-ba-dee-da.
What kind of type is Lucario?
Fighting.
Okay. So maybe he's fighting like water or something. Can you do that?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Can you do some up here?
Mama, can I do some on the ears?
Yeah, of course. A little bit of gray
Mama,
now.
also forgetting his ears.
It's gray. We need to do gray, so we need to take a little bit of black. I'm gonna take some white too.
Black and white makes gray.
Mm-hmm. Can you do his feet?
Wow, it does. Could I do like red eyes?
Red? Why?
I feel like it's alpha.
A little bit. There we go. That's it. Okay, there. Good.
Cool.
Wow.
We're all done.
Okay, here, let's
I
do.
did an alpha Lucario.
Okay, so that was our Noah collaboration part, right? So then once this is all dry, Mommy's going to refine it to make it look complete.
Thank you for watching me paint. Subscribe to my mommy's channel. Okay,
Get out here. Bye. Okay, so here is where my part steps in. So I waited for it to completely dry, and then I went in just trying to refine the shapes and the characters. Now, looking back, I kind of wish I did this a little bit differently, because as I'm watching myself do it now, I kind of like seeing a lot of the colors and the placements that he put underneath, and I wish I kept a bit more of his painting instead of covering it up as much as I ended up doing. I love the background. I love everything that he added, but I feel like you'll see towards the end, I did go a little bit heavier with the color, which I wish I just kept a bit more of him. So I let that part dry. I started on the next character. I did add white watercolor, so it was a bit more opaque because I did want the character to actually kind of pop out of that background. So I was trying to just find this balance of keeping, you know, his parts of his creativity. So if you see that little kind of water drop on the shorts of this character, I really wanted to keep that as much as I could because I thought that was just like a really cool texture that he added. But again, the white watercolor is pretty opaque, so it did cover it up just a little bit. So it's just trying to find that balance of keeping his creativity, but also adding it so it looks like the character and the character's not totally getting lost in it. But I think it turned out pretty cool, and a lot of the background that he did, like those really cool water bloom marks, turned out amazing. So I just kept going with that. And then once that first one was dry, again, I went back over and I just started doing a bit more of the detail. Now here, I really wish I didn't go over that mouth with the white ink. I kind of wish I left those splatters. I feel like now, see, it looks a bit too refined, and I wish I just left a bit more of him in this painting. I mean, it ends up great. He ends up loving it regardless. But just seeing what I could have done different, I really wish I left that mouth with those little bits of imperfections in the splatters, because I think it would have just looked a bit more, you know, of a collaboration piece. So I am learning as I go, and this, you know, is just something fun we did together. Okay, and then the last character here, I decided not to use gouache. I used mostly watercolor, white watercolor, but this part for this character is like a pretty white, it's a bunny, by the way. He had pretty white fur, so I used my Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White instead of gouache. I didn't end up using any gouache for this, actually. The watercolor was pretty opaque, and especially certain colors like the yellow and the red, the cadmium's colors are a lot more opaque. So I didn't really have to use gouache. But again, just trying to find that balance of keeping his painting in there as well as mine. I think, you know, him adding a lot of that stuff around really helped with that. And then here I'm just adding some white just to make the character stand out a bit. And then lastly, I made this decision to outline all of them with a liner brush and black ink or black watercolor, because it is like they're anime characters, and part of me wishes I didn't do this and I kind of just went a little bit deeper with some of the shadows. I feel like I could have done it differently and it would have looked really cool. I mean, this looks really cool too. It looks a bit more cartoony and anime, but part of me wishes I kind of kept more of the integrity of the watercolor and just use a bit more shading to make it pop rather than doing the black outline. But again, it was something fun to do, and you know, I realized what I might try for next time, but this was just a lot of fun. So let's see his reaction to the paintings. Are you ready?
Yes. Wow. Wow. Wow.
What do you think?
Cool.
Do you love them?
Yeah.
We did those together.
Now I'm gonna hang them up in the room.
Yeah. Do you love them?
I'm gonna take the coins and I'm gonna take these guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something, maybe got some ideas of some things that you can do yourself or with your kids or grandkids. And I just hope you guys enjoyed the video overall. I will be back next week. I am planning a watercolor week. I will give more information on my community posts and on Instagram about what it is. And then after that, I'm going to be taking not a break completely, but I'm going to just be cutting down the amount of videos that I'm going to be putting out weekly just while I'm recovering and, you know, kind of trying to gain all of my energy and motivation back. I think I need to take a bit of a step back, not completely from YouTube. I am going to be here. I am going to be creating tutorials. I'm still going to be on Patreon. I think I'm just going to be cutting down because I've been doing 3 videos a week for 4 years and I'm a little tired. But I will still be here for you guys, and I think that's about it. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, follow me on all my other platforms for tons more, and actually take a look through my channel. I have tons of playlists that I've created for you guys, and I hope you guys will find something you enjoy. Have a wonderful day. See you guys soon.